Hello traders and welcome to Trade IQ. Today we're going to backtest a system that consists of two highly effective indicators and see how much money we can actually make with it in a long term. You ready? Let's get started. But before we get into our chart, I just want to show you the spreadsheet where we're going to input all our wins and losses. So our account size is going to be at £1,000, and for simplicity purposes we're going to do 2-to-1 ratio where we're going to risk 2% or £20. And our take profit target is going to be at 4% or £40. We're also going to use an ATR indicator to determine our take profit targets and our stop losses. So one ATR is going to be for a stop loss and two ATR is going to be for a take profit. Okay, let's get into our charts. Okay, so we're going to backtest our system on an Apple 4-hour chart and do at least 30 trades. So our first indicator on our chart, the main confirmation indicator, is going to be this SSL channel, and here are the inputs. The second confirmation indicator is going to be this water attack explosion, and here are the settings. And lastly, we're going to have our ATR indicator on our chart. Just like I mentioned previously, this indicator will help us determine our stop losses and our take profit levels. So what this indicator does, it basically shows how much the price can move in any given direction per one candlestick. So let's get into our trading rules. So first rule is we enter the trade whenever we see our first confirmation indicator crossing lines. So just like it happened right here for a long trade, you see the green line is above the red. This indicates that we entered a bullish trend. So the same works for short trades. We see the red line is above the green. The lines just crossed each other. So this is going to be a signal to enter a short trade. So the second rule to enter the trade is that we need to have sufficient volume in the market. So whenever we see this histogram above this yellow line, this indicates that we have sufficient volume in the market. Also, if we enter in a long trade, we need to have our histogram colored in green. And the same rule applies for entering short trades. So this histogram has to be colored in red. So for example, we have a long signal from our main confirmation indicator right here. We also see that there is sufficient volume in the market. The histogram is colored in green and it's above this yellow line. So the next thing we need to do is we need to take a look at the value of our ATR. You see on the right hand side, the value is 4.14. So the next thing we do is we need to input that value into our ATR column. So now we're going to set our stop loss at 4.1 and our take profit level at 8.3. Okay, now let's set our stop loss. So 4.1, that's going to be the distance between our entry price and a stop loss. And let's color it into red. So now let's set our take profit level at 8.2. And there we go. So now we have our stop loss and a take profit level set up. What we need to do is we need to basically wait if the price actually moves in our favor and hits our stop loss or a take profit level. So we see the price kept moving in our favor, we had a little retraction, a consolidation, and eventually the price reached our take profit level. So this means we have a winning trade, and now we need to input our results into our column. So our profit is 4% or £40. And there we go. So the exit rules are very simple. We can exit the trade before the price hits our take profit level or our stop loss if we have a signal from our main confirmation indicator to do so. So for example, we entered a long trade right here and the price didn't hit our take profit level. So we're going to exit the trade right here and we're going to collect our small profit and we're going to calculate exactly how much money we made on this trade. So the same rules apply when exiting a losing trade. So for example, we entered a long position right here and we see the price went against us and it didn't hit our stop loss. So we would exit the trade somewhere right here. Okay, now you know the rules. Let's get started. Okay, so we did 38 trades actually, and the results are quite surprising. You see that the system doesn't have a high win rate, it's only 52%, but look at the returns on investment. We have over 53% returns on investment. We see that our account size has changed from 1,000 to 1,539 pounds. So despite all those losses, we see the system is giving us a positive 50% return on investment, which is pretty good. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this backtesting. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.